Welcome to Grow Bio channel. In today's video, we are going to see about Michaelis-Menten kinetics. Enzyme. Enzymes are biological catalysts. It catalyzes biological reaction to maintain homeostasis in all organisms. All enzymes are protein except ribozyme, the RNA modifying enzyme. Next is the enzyme catalyst is controlled by free energy change, that is Gibbs free energy. Based on that, the reaction can be exothermic or endothermic, and it depends on concentration of substrate and concentration of product. Enzyme kinetics, that is Michaelis-Menten enzyme kinetics. The enzyme kinetics is mainly influenced by substrate inhibitors and various other kinetics like kinetics. It is proposed in the year 1913, that is before a century. Consider V0. V0 is rate of catalysis, that is number of moles of product formed per second, and Vmax is maximum rate of catalysis. E denotes enzyme, S denotes substrate, and ES denotes enzyme substrate complex, and Km is Michaelis-Menten rate constant. In this picture, you can know that time against concentration, when the reaction is 0, then the product will be 0. At the time grows, the P will be high, that is product will be high. At reaction time 0, the substrate will be high because no reaction occurs. So, substrate will be high. When the reaction proceeds, the substrate concentration gradually declines. At the starting of reaction, the enzyme will be high because enzyme will always be active, and then enzyme substrate complex formed, so the free enzyme will be low, and then enzyme plus product will be formed, so the free enzyme comes out, so it gradually rises. At the reaction time 0, the bound enzyme, that is enzyme substrate complex, will be 0, and then they form a steady state, that is rate of formation and rate of dissociation will be equal. From this we can know the rate of change of ES at the time dt equal to 0. Now we can consider an equation. Enzyme plus substrate at the rate of K1 it forms ES, and at the rate of K2 it forms E plus P, that is enzyme plus protein. Then enzyme plus protein at the rate of K minus 2 it forms bound enzyme substrate complex, and at the rate of K minus 1 it forms enzymes plus substrate. The K1 is fast compared to K2. At fixed concentration of enzyme, then V0 will be proportional to substrate. When substrate is high, then the rate of catalysis will be high. But when the substrate is very large compared to enzyme, then the reaction will be independent of substrate because enzyme is limited. Next, the rate of catalysis is equal to product of concentration of ES complex and K2. So, the rate of catalysis is equal to the concentration when the enzyme plus product will be formed at the rate of K2 and the reactant will be ES. So, we will take ES and K2 into the consideration for the rate of catalysis V0. So, at the steady state, rate of formation of ES and rate of dissociation of ES will be equal. So, rate of formation of ES. So, ES will be formed by K1 rate and K minus 2. The K minus 2 will not be considered because only very small quantity will be reversed. So, only K1 is considered. So, at the rate of K1, the reactant or E and S. So, E and S will form ES with respect to rate K1. So, K1 ES is considered. Similarly, rate of dissociation, there is two rate K minus 1 and K2. So, K minus 1 plus K2 and the reactant is ES in both conditions. So, ES is considered. The total enzyme concentration is equal to sum of free enzyme and bound enzyme. So, ET, that is total enzyme, equal to ES, that is bound enzyme plus free enzyme. then Michaelis-Menten equation. So we have to equate the rate of reactant and rate of product formation. So the rate of formation of ES is equal to rate of dissociation of ES at the steady state condition. So first step, K1 E into S equal to K minus 1 plus K2 into ES. In second step, the E, that is free enzyme, equal to ET minus ES. As we already know, the free enzyme is total enzyme minus bound enzyme. So K1 ET minus ES into substrate equal to K minus 1 plus K2 into ES. Step 3. So now we have to equate. So substrate is multiplied inside, and then to take ES in common, the K1 ES into S is moved to right side. So K1 ET into S equal to ES is taken common and the rate constant K minus 1 plus K2 plus K1 into S. Next step, ES is taken as account. So ES equal to K1 ET into S, then this rate constant K minus 1 plus K2 plus K1 S is came below. Okay, so K1 ET into S divided by K minus 1 plus K2 plus K1 S. Now K1 is taken as common in both numerator and denominator. In K minus 1 plus K2, no K1 is present. So we have to multiply by K1 and divide by K1. Now we can take K1 in common. So in sixth step, both numerator and denominator K1 is cancelled and ES equal to ET into S divided by K1 plus K2 by K1 plus S. Here the Michaelis-Menten rate constant is equal to K1 plus K2 by K1. So instead of K minus 1 plus K2 by K1, Km is substituted in step 7. And next is, we know that rate of catalysis is equal to Kt into Es. So here we have to equate Es. So V0 equal to K2 into Es, the 7th step. So Et into S by Km plus S. Then we know that Vmax equal to K2 into Et. So instead of K2 into Et, we can substitute Vmax in that place. So V0 equal to Vmax S by Km plus S. In next slide, there is a pictorial definition of Michaelis-Menten kinetics. So here the substrate visits velocity. Here the Km is defined as substrate concentration at half max velocity. So Vmax by 2. So in velocity half is taken and then it is joined with x value, that is substrate. So that is half max equal to Km. And there is a peak, that is Vmax. So V0 equal to, that the rate of catalysis equal to Vmax S by Km. At that rate, V0 equal to Vmax. Thank you. If you have any doubt, comment in the comment section below. If you like this video, give thumbs up, subscribe and please press the bell button below. Thank you.